Good morning, everybody. This is Mel Soul. Today is Monday, February the 6th, 2017. On Mondays, we talk about what happened in the world of golf the previous week. We call it Monday Rewind. And I'm going to start off at the Dubai Desert Classic and the disappointment again of Tiger Woods, shooting 77 in the first round and then withdrawing due to back spasms in the second round. Back spasms is maybe a little bit better than back pain, but it's still, Tiger comes and goes, and there are now some people who are drawing a line and saying it's over. Even his former coach Butch Harmon is saying, I don't think we're ever going to see Tiger. I don't even care if Tiger doesn't win a major or doesn't win a golf tournament. I'd like to see him compete. I'd just like to see him there on the weekend in the top 10, fighting for a victory. Even if he doesn't get it, it's exciting to watch him compete. So Tiger, please get well, and we want to see you at least in the tournaments. Sergio Garcia showed once again what a class act he is. Won the Dubai Desert Classic by 3 strokes over Henrik Stenson. Started the round 3 strokes ahead, and I really thought Henrik was going to put some pressure on him and force him into some mistakes, which he's done in the past. But Henrik, every time he made a birdie, Sergio made a birdie. And Sergio actually came to the 18th tee with a 4-stroke lead, played the 18th very conservatively, laid up with his second, pitched it on, 2-putted for a par. Hendrik made a birdie on the last, but too little, too late. So congratulations to Sergio. I was pulling for my South African compatriot, George Coetzee. George Coetzee, with 9 holes to play, was definitely in contention. We needed to see a 32 or a 33 from him on the back 9. He faded. And so even these great players, you know, sometimes the pressure gets to them, and he made some unforced errors. I still think we'll see a lot in 2017 with George Coetzee. He's really developing into a great player. The PGA Tour, Hideki Matsuyama showed that he is the hottest player in the world right now. 4 victories in 9 tournaments. 7 of those 9 finishing in the top 10. I love his golf swing. I love the fact that he gets to the top of the backswing and there's this little pause before he starts down, and I recommend that to a lot of golfers. I teach a lot of golfers that really rush their golf swing, and they never allow themselves to get into a good impact position. Hideki gets to the top, has that little pause, and it gives him time to start the downswing and get the club where he wants it. I think a lot of people could copy that and benefit from it. Went into a playoff with Webb Simpson, and both of them, again, played good, didn't putt well. They constantly missed putts, constantly left putts short. Both of them left putts for a win that were literally sitting right on the lip. I think when you're in a playoff, you've got to hit that putt 3 foot by, not 1 inch short. Webb Simpson in the final playoff hole put his tee shot, kind of snookered himself, got his tee shot in the wrong place. It's a drivable par 4, the 17th, and he made a mistake with the tee shot, missed the green right. That's the place you don't want to miss it. Hideki did the right thing, laid it up short of the green. He managed to get it up and down and make birdie. Webb made par. It was all over. Again there, I really was pulling for my man Louis Oosthuizen. I thought that he was going to do it. He was playing great golf, but also, you know, poor course management on the 18th. He really needed a birdie on the 18th to get into the playoff, and he drove it into the fairway bunker. Big mental mistake. When you're on the tee and there's a bunker in range, what you always got to consider when you're playing in tournament golf is there's adrenaline. And when you have a little bit of adrenaline in your body from the pressure, the ball actually will go a little bit further. So This happened to Greg Norman years ago in a British Open where he drove his ball into the bunker And in an interview afterwards, he said in practice rounds and during the tournament, he didn't come close to that bunker. Well, what he forgot to take into account was the adrenaline. Louis did the same thing, drove it into the bunker, failed to hit the green, got it up and down for his par, but came up one stroke short. But congratulations to Hideki. Very, very good. Next week we have the AT&T at Pebble Beach, and that's always an exciting tournament. I'm going to be at the AT&T Mizuno Pro-Am the following week. So every year I go and play, I represent Mizuno, and they have the Mizuno Pro-Am. It's in the exact format, on the exact same courses that the pros played. So the courses are always in great, great shape. So I'm certainly looking forward to that. So next week's Monday Rewind and everything will again be taken care of by David and Lance, my two instructors. So they will be doing the whole of next week's program. I just returned from the PGA Merchandise Show down in Orlando, and tomorrow I'm going to, instead of the Troubleshot Tuesday, I'm going to do what we did originally, which was Training Aid Tuesday, because I've got a training aid that I think is very exciting, not only for my teaching, but I think this is a training aid that I am going to sell a lot of to my students. It's sensors that fit on your hips and on the club, once there and one there. We're going to demonstrate it tomorrow. And it gives you measurements, the relationship between the club and your hip speed. And something you can practice at home and work on. So stay tuned for Teaching Aid Tuesday tomorrow. Have a great week.